How we doing, guys? My name is Jace Miller. We're out here ball pond hunting. I don't know what I said, but Lucas already found one out here on that grind with his net. Plan of approach, I got tights on and a swimsuit because I don't want to get bit up. We have a nice little Tahoe cart with our headlights, and it's got this police flashlight. And we're just out here trying to find golf balls. We'll see how it actually goes. We're gonna stay out here for about 2 hours, see what happens. All right, just a quick summary here. Me, Aiden, and Luke out here still diving. It's been 20 minutes. We have the headlights and the flashlight pointed at the water, so we can just use both our hands to start diving. As of recording, we already have 150 balls, and we're still grinding. And we've been out here for probably 10, 15 minutes, so the possibilities are endless, and we've only we haven't moved from this spot, so I can't even imagine. Balls are just flying left and right here. I'm excited for the adventure that we have in our future. It's not focusing. All right, so it is 11 o'clock at night. Aiden has to work tomorrow. So Aiden Boyd, see ya.
Clocking out.
We'll see you later. But we're doing pretty well right now. We have 500 give or take, and just about an hour and a half, 2 hours of searching. We do this for the next 50 nights of the summer, 20K easy. We're pretty excited, honestly. It's pretty good. And each night we'll get better at it. More ponds to search. So yeah, we're pretty excited. I'm gonna get this flashlight out of my face, but Lucas, anything you want to say?
Raking in the dough, man.
Raking in the dough. Aiden Boyd?
Same.
I like it. All right, you guys catch it. I'll probably update it at 1 a.m. or something, but all right. All right, so it is now 1 a.m. Oh my goodness, dude, this is nuts. So we have all these balls that we were just kind of throwing from the pond. And we had a ton over there. You can't see where I'm pointing, and then we have a ton more in the buckets over there. But so I'm thinking probably the first grind session. We started at what, 10:30?
Yeah.
Started at 10:30. And it's 1 o'clock, so about 3.5 hours of just searching for golf balls. And I don't want to just throw out numbers, but it's got to be close to 1,000. And our goal is 20,000 by the end of summer. So I would say pretty solid start. There's definitely still a lot in here, but I have to work at 7 a.m. as I've already said, and so kind of tired, kind of exhausted. Aiden left us, so it was a little bit more work, but pretty excited for what the future entails. And yeah, so this will probably be the last update until the next time we go out. All right, so here's an update. We filled this entire trash can for the most part with golf balls, but so it's about 800, 900, maybe 1,000. Pretty solid night. Lucas. It is currently 1:30 a.m. right now, and we're kind of exhausted, and I have to work. But yeah, so for first night, pretty solid, I'd say.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Pretty tired. I'm gonna go to bed, but pretty excited. That's nuts, bro. So many balls. Oh. We're at the ball washing process. What we've done is we put water inside, put a lid on top. All right, Lucas, want to show them? So we drenched them, shake them up. That way all the dirt gets knocked off. And then hopefully when we pull them out, they're squeaky clean. That way we don't have to do too much. Wash them off with a towel a little bit here and there. But
if you have a crappy towel, that would work.
They're all crappy.
Well, some of them are not.
All right, and then I think me and Lucas are gonna go back out tonight. Hopefully, get some more balls. We're thinking 10K by next week. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. But all right, don't want to get copyrighted here. What's up, guys? We're back at it again. Aiden has to work tomorrow at 7 a.m. So he's not joining us, sadly. But me and Lucas, day 2, back-to-back days. We're going out and we're gonna try and find some more balls. And we're also gonna talk to Russ tonight, just to see if he wants to buy 1,000 golf balls for 30 cents a piece. He said he would be down, but we want to give him the official number, that kind of stuff. But we're pretty pumped. I love Lucas's hat. It's so funny.
This is a golfing hat right here.
Yeah, golf ball searching now. we actually found, okay, so we did a lot of counting and cleaning today, and we found out that we actually got 1,200 golf balls last night. Literally nuts, dude. 1,200 golf balls, just from sitting in the pond for 3 hours. So we're pretty excited to see how much this actually can, yeah, like we're pretty pumped to see how much money we'll actually make by the end of summer. But we're not doing it for the money. We're doing it for the experience, you know. Money is just a bonus. But yeah, keep you updated.
Water's black. That's so bad.
Day, what is this? Day 3 for coming out here. Aiden brought waders. He's pretty smart, unlike us. I'm back in the uniform. Lucas is repping all Northwood here.
For the gram.
And we found another pond that we really liked. It's a hole 16 par 5. This is just a hot spot. Aiden has yet to move and has found about 10 golf balls. So we're pretty excited for the potential here. But we have also seen a lot of turtles going in and out of this pond. So the potential is that...
Oh, seaweed. It got me so bad. It felt like a tooth.
They don't have teeth though. That'd been a problem if you felt something with a tooth in here.
All right, so I think me and Lucas are kind of scared still, a little bit. Waders.
Just said.
And so I think we just got to send it in, help Aiden out. Let's get some golf balls for 2 hours or so. See what we get out of this pond. So here we go. All right, so I forgot to update last night after we went out, but we ended up getting about 450 balls. So that's pretty. Oh, trying to record this. Okay, there we go. So we got about 450 balls last night, which is a pretty solid haul for being out there for only like an hour and a half. And so we're pretty excited about that. We tried a new pond. Wow, I'm so overexposed. We tried a new pond, and it went pretty well. It was honestly one that I did not expect that many to be in. And we didn't even touch, like, that was probably the edge of the pond. And so there's probably a ton more in there, but it wasn't, I feel like that's a pond where snapper's just going to be in it. So I think we're going to move on every night. We're going to try and go 3 nights a week and just try different ponds and see which ones are the hot spots. And then but in the last week, just hit all the hot spots and just try and go as hard as possible. Our goal is to get 10,000 golf balls by the end of summer. We have 5 weeks left. We're at about 1,700 right now. So the potential's there. We just got to go hard on a couple nights. But
Today,
you know.
boys, it is day 4 of the grind. Aiden putting on his waders. Lucas out here. Day 3?
At one time we came out.
Oh, yeah, it's day 3. You're right. All right. We've been building up the hype. Hole 15. It is a guaranteed, like, it's either going in the pond or it's going on the green. And so there's a lot of possibility for a couple K in this pond. It's a beautiful night. It is 8:48 and pretty excited. We got our first paycheck today. So it was nice to be able to say like we actually made money from doing this business. So that's kind of cool. If you like my hat, it protects me from the bugs. But yeah. So here we go. Back on that grind. We'll see what we do.
All right, so these two found a turtle, and now we're going to another hole. I think
Got 3 fingers now.
I think we're gonna go to hole 2. 2 is a really good pond. What is? All right, we're going hole 2. Look at this sunset. I don't know if you can see it, but absolutely pretty. Hole 2, nice little pond. It's definitely pretty small. A lot of people hitting this pond. I have contributed a couple. Look at that sunset, absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I think Lucas has quit. He lost motivation. Aiden out here still on that grind with me. All right, so what is up? It's me and Lucas back here again. Oh, Aiden just said, is it you and Lucas? Yes, it is Lucas and I. We are actually going to Eagle Glen right now to do a sales pitch. We're gonna try and get 60 cents a ball. We have 30 secured in the bag, and we're really just trying to go for 60. I think doubling our money would be sick,
and they're still making $400 profit, depending on how much they sell it for. And so we're just gonna say, like, we're just gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. I think this is a really good like business experience, and just being able to practice sales pitch and stuff like that. Do you think we're gonna get it?
Maybe not an eagle, but snow snake. I think we might.
Yeah, so we're gonna hit eagle first, and then see what they say, and then depending on what happens, we're gonna try and change our sales pitch, or maybe even increase. If they go for 60, might as well go for 80 at snow snake. We'll see how it goes, but we'll keep you updated. Also, we just sold 1,200 balls for $360. So all of us just made $120. So that's kind of cool. I mean, think about it. We were in the pond for 3 hours and we just made $360. This is nuts. And so we're thinking if we can just increase that money a little bit more, put in a little bit more work, we should get a lot of money really quick. Side hustle, love to see it. So yeah, we have 1,000 more balls in my garage right now. I think me, Lucas, and Jake are actually gonna come out tonight. Jake wants to try it, and so we're gonna see how that goes. But yeah, pretty excited for the future. We'll see how these sales pitch actually go. It's my first ever sales pitch. All right, guys. So we just hit eagle today. Right now, literally. Good old eagle Glenn. But we just went there and we walked in. We're like, hey, is your manager here? He said, nope, she'll be in like in an hour or so. And he said, how can I help you though? And I said, we're trying to sell some golf balls. Would you guys be interested? We have a large sum of them. And he said, yes. I said, perfect. So apparently they sell their golf balls for $8 a dozen. And I was like, yo, Firefly sells it for $14 a dozen, and they still go like crazy. And he's like, oh, we can look into that. But he really likes $8 apparently. I don't know. I feel like he could make more, but whatever. He's like, yeah, we just ran out of like really good balls. And I said, well, we have a bunch of Pro Vs. We got Callaway Soft. Well, that's what Lucas said. Lucas carried us right there. But it went really well. He said, do you have a card? And we said, we're not that official. But we gave him our number, and so that way he's gonna call us hopefully soon. We've pitched 50 cents a ball. And so hopefully that actually goes through when they call us. They're probably gonna try and negotiate, but we're pretty excited. It seems like they do want to buy balls, and anything over 30 cents will work out perfect for us. So now we're gonna head to Snow Snake right now, see what they have to offer, and keep you updated. All right, so we just got back from pitching to Snow Snake. Unfortunately, they said that they already cleared out their ponds just like 3 months ago or something, and so they're already like pretty stocked up on balls. But day 4 or 5, I never remember. Okay, so we're out here with Jake Hawley. This guy thinks he wants to go shirtless and in shorts. We'll see how this goes. So we're on hole 13 today. Since it hasn't rained in the past 10 days, it's been 90 degrees. This pond's pretty shallow. There's a lot of balls already on the edge that you can see. And we're hoping this is pretty shallow that we can just walk in, get a ton, walk out with 6,000. We are at What?
You see how far my leg went down?
No, I just inhaled a bunch of bug spray.
This might be the worst smelling one, dude. My leg went down to here already. I took a step through.
No, okay, so what we do is we just toss them all on the shore and then we put them in buckets after, but you can carry it if you want to. Anyways, so we're about 2,000 golf balls already. We counted today, and so we're just gonna keep up on the grind, see what we can do, get things done here. Jake's just gonna cannonball in, see what happens. And yeah, okay, here we go. All right, you can't really tell because it's super late at night. It's 10:30, but we just have everywhere around us. There's golf balls, and so we found a really good pond. It was a really very solid night so far. I think me, Jake, and Lucas are gonna stay till midnight. Ow.
Was that an orange one?
Just to see if we can get 1K at least tonight. I don't know how much this is right here, but it's looking like a pretty solid number so far. So yeah, we're pretty excited. Here we go. So it's about midnight right now. Lucas has to work at 7 a.m. Decided to call it tonight. We found about 1,000, give or take. So that's a pretty solid haul for Jake Hawley's first time ever. Thoughts on the night?
Okay. Just your average night, I guess. But so yeah, just to update, we're at about a 3,000, give or take, golf balls, and so that's just kind of crazy to think about. We've only been out here 4 nights, and we already have 3,000. So I'm pretty excited. It's just a blast being out here, making some memories, making some money, getting some golf balls. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this. It's not really entertaining, I bet, but it's okay. Yeah, Lucas out here cleaning his boots like he's not gonna go in a pond literally tomorrow and ruin them again. But
You're right, not tomorrow.
all right, just a quick update. So we're in the ball washing process. We have a ton of balls all up in this hizza. We've done a lot of packaging. There's a box there that has a lot in there. Another box full of just packaging. More packaging over there. That blue bin and that bucket is filled with balls and soap and water. But what we're doing is just pulling them out, washing them up a little bit, and then putting in here. And so, just a nice little update. We're almost actually done. Me, Jake, and Lucas did a lot of them earlier, and so now we're almost kind of done. So it's pretty sweet. All right, so here's an update. Lighting's not great. So Lucas, Aiden, and I, we just went to Freeland and also Midland and got some golf balls from some people that were selling golf balls for super cheap. And so we just bought them and we're gonna flip them and make more money off them. So it's just kind of cool. Nice little cool way to make more money. We got 67 dozens and then plus another 40 plus another 8 dozens for like colors and stuff. So over like 100 or so dozens, and so pretty good money. Yeah.
So we had 418.
5 days a week. I work 10-hour weeks.
And then that box is full with a bunch of sets. This one's full with a bunch of sets. This box is filled with a bunch of sets. We have hit.
That'd be a serious.
Wait, how many
That would be a serious quit because that's a guaranteed job for years.
how many balls do we have on this deck?
3,500.
3,500.
3,500 on this deck, and we already sold 1,250 to Russ. So we have found about how many? What's 3,500 plus
Plus what?
1,250?
Uh,
Well, I can't do quick math.
47.
4790 roughly.
We have found about 5,000 golf balls, dude.
We're supposed to be 20,000. We haven't even hit one
We-
quarter.
We gotta grind,
I don't know
boys.
if we found 5,000.
We finesse the system and have 5,000 golf balls.
Ladies of a couple.
Absolutely crazy, bro. It's been a journey so far. I'm pretty excited. This next paycheck is gonna be crazy. We're super excited. Lucas, thoughts on this business that we have started?
You know, it's a great idea. Thanks to Jace Miller. And I say instead of going to get golf balls, we just finesse ladies all day.
Yeah, I would like that as well.
Aiden, any
That's-
thoughts?
Any
Quitting my job.
dozens that are $3 or less, it's a buy.
Okay,
It's a buy.
I'm about it.
Yeah. 3-person deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jake, if you're watching this in the future. It's just a business, man.
It's just a business. All right, so here we go. We are at the barn. We just got done unloading. Okay, I'm gonna flip it real quick. Yeah, you can bring them over here. So here are all the golf balls that we have sold. There's a ton in there, kind of. Then more in there, and more in here. So all of this corner, this whole corner right here, 5,000 golf balls. Boys, so this is nuts, dude. That unloading was a lot easier than loading.
Yeah, it's always.
Yeah, it sucks for the guy who's got to put it out there.
For real, that would be me. But it's okay. Good old cart barn. All right, boys. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Aiden and Jake, if you're seeing this right now,
I don't feel bad.
So right now Aiden's at Crystal Mountain and Jake cannot ride with us, so this is why. And it was just like a super last minute thing. But I messaged 5 people this morning and just said, hey, I'm looking to get some golf balls. And so me and Lucas have been to Midland, Saginaw, and
Bay City, and we've just been picking up golf balls. You definitely can't tell, but we have 4,000 golf balls in the back of Lucas's car right now. 4,000. And so, I mean, obviously we put in probably $900. So we just put in $900 of our own money, but it should be a good return, hopefully. If not, that'd be really unfortunate. But yes, so pretty exciting stuff. It's been a fun day. We went to Logan's Roadhouse. We went to Dick's. Lucas got a new driver, so he's gonna be. He's hopefully his slice disappears now. Probably not, but.
Probably not.
But yeah, it's been a blast. This journey has been so much fun, and pretty excited. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna probably be the last update video for this whole like series that I've kind of made. We started this business at a, just on a limb. Me and Jaden were talking about like, wow, would be a good way to get some money. And then we kind of like, okay, we could go look in the woods and get golf balls. And then I think it was Jaden who said, let's go in the ponds. And then he said he didn't really want to do it. And so I kind of just reached out to my other friends and said, hey, like, what are the chances? And we kind of just sent it. Didn't really know what would happen. And it was just really, really fun. Being out there isn't the worst thing. It was kind of disgusting, but it was just fun to, bond in such a weird way, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I just got a text from Russ saying like they probably don't want to buy our golf balls anymore just because we have so many and they don't need that much, right now. But just to sum everything up for you, we went on like probably 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it was about 7 or 8 trips that we went to the ponds to just look for golf balls. And I know there's so many more out there. There's definitely a ton more. But we have about 10,000 is our max number that we hit. And that's from like buying from different people and also going in the ponds. But we hit about 10,000 golf balls, which is just absolutely nuts. And Russ was very kind enough to sell or buy them from us for like 40 cents for a normal ball. So just like a normal like Bridgestone would be like 40 cents. And then any like colorful ball or like a Pro V1 would be 60 cents. And so it was a really, really good way to make money. I know we all made a pretty good profit off him. And he's going to make a huge profit off us. And so it's just kind of cool to like form our own little business. And just be able to like, make money and help him make more money too. And just overall, it's a pretty fun experience. Definitely an absolute blast. And I don't think I'll probably update you anymore other than I'm just going to show you all these golf balls because it's just so mind-blowing to me how many we actually got. But we've already sold him about 4,000 golf balls, and we have another 6,000 out here and in my garage. And so it's just kind of crazy to think like, if we would have done this for like the whole summer, and Russ was actually willing to buy every golf ball we found, it honestly could have been a good summer job because like just the money you'd make from it. Just an example, so let's say you found 20,000 golf balls at 40 cents a piece, you'd make $8,000. And I don't know, I feel like that sounds like a lot. It definitely is a lot for sure. Especially if you count like the 60-cent balls and that kind of stuff, like it's around $8,000. And so it's just really mind-blowing. Like this could actually, make you some good money. And so I just, if you have a golf course around you, I would challenge you just go to a golf course and see what they say. Worst thing they can say is no. Best case, they let you dive in your ponds or their ponds, and you can just have some fun with your boys, make some money, and just have a really good summer. So this will probably be the last time we ever do this because life's busy, but this was just a really, really fun adventure, and I'm glad we got to do this.
All right, so we have about another 200 or so, like just colorful balls. It's just really satisfying to see all these nice colorful balls. And then we have a whole laundry basket of balls in here, a whole whatever this is, a ton of Pro V1s. I like those, they're a lot clean. And then a whole nother bin of balls, and so that's about like right here, it's a couple thousand. And then we're gonna go to my garage. So then we have a bunch of dozens in here. Another box full of 15 dozen in here. A ton of golf balls in here. That's about like 50 dozen right here, and then a bunch of other balls. I mean, it's just nuts how many golf balls we actually have. And so 10,000 golf balls is a pretty solid number. I'm pretty happy.